Some everyday foods you probably don't take seriously may help support your body in gentle and meaningful way. Hi, my name is May. Welcome to Care Anchor, your health and care guide support, where we help seniors and their families navigate the journey of aging gracefully together. So you wake up in the morning, and before you even get out of bed, you already know. The stiffness is there, the ache in your knees, the tightness in your hands, the dull, persistent throb in your hips or your lower back that has become so familiar you have almost stopped noticing it. Almost. Maybe you have been told it is just arthritis, or it's just aging, just something you have to live with. And perhaps you have accepted that, because what else is there to do? But here's something encouraging. Some everyday foods you probably don't take seriously may help support your body in a gentle and meaningful way. So you do not have to simply endure it. Inflammation, the root cause of most joint pain and body aches in older adults, is profoundly influenced by what you eat. Not in a vague, general way, in a specific, measurable, scientifically documented way. And today I am going to share with you at least 7 foods that actively fight inflammation in your body. Foods that are affordable, widely available, and almost certainly already familiar to you. You will also have a practical, simple, actionable nutritional plan for reducing joint pain naturally. No expensive supplements, no complicated diets, just real food working with your body the way nature intended. Before we get into the foods themselves, let's understand briefly what we are actually fighting, because understanding inflammation changes how you think about everything that follows. Inflammation is not your enemy. In its healthy form, it is your body's natural response to injury or infection, a protective mechanism that has kept human beings alive for hundreds of thousands of years. The problem that develops as we age is something called chronic low-grade inflammation, a state where the body's inflammatory response is persistently activated even when there is no injury or infection to fight. It burns quietly in the background, and over time it causes and worsens joint pain, stiffness, fatigue, and a wide range of other conditions associated with aging. This chronic inflammation is influenced by as many factors such as genetics. It could be stress, sleep, or activity levels. But one of the most powerful and most controllable factors is diet. Certain foods actively promote inflammation in the body, others actively reduce it. And shifting the balance of what you eat toward anti-inflammatory foods is one of the most evidence-backed natural strategies available for reducing joint pain and body aches. The food number 1 on our list is fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, trout. If there is one category of food that appears more consistently than any other in the research on inflammation and joint pain, it is fatty fish. And the reason is omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are among the most extensively studied anti-inflammatory compounds in nutritional science. They work by directly inhibiting the production of inflammatory molecules in the body, molecules that contribute to the joint pain, stiffness, and swelling that make mornings so difficult for so many seniors. The research is not subtle. Studies consistently show that regular consumption of omega-3 rich fish is associated with reduced joint tenderness, reduced morning stiffness, and in some studies, a reduced need for anti-inflammatory pain medication. How much and how often should you take? Aim for 2 to 3 portions of fatty fish per week. A portion is roughly the size of your palm, about 140 grams. Grilled, baked, or poached rather than fried. Frying introduces the very inflammatory compounds you are trying to reduce. If fatty fish is not easily available to you or sits outside your budget regularly, canned sardines and canned mackerel are among the most affordable and nutritionally dense foods on the planet. Do not overlook them on a tight budget. Their omega-3 content is exceptional. Food number 2, turmeric. If inflammation had a natural nemesis, turmeric would be a strong candidate for the title. The active compound in turmeric is called curcumin, and it has been the subject of hundreds of scientific studies examining its anti-inflammatory properties. What researchers have consistently found is that curcumin inhibits multiple inflammatory pathways in the body simultaneously, a breadth of action that few pharmaceutical anti-inflammatories can match. For seniors with arthritis specifically, multiple clinical trials have shown curcumin to be comparable in effectiveness to ibuprofen for reducing pain and stiffness. without ibuprofen's well-documented risks to the stomach lining and kidneys, which are of particular concern for older adults. How to use it. Add half a teaspoon to a full teaspoon of ground turmeric to soup, stews, rice dishes, scrambled eggs, or warm milk daily. The taste is mild and earthy. It enhances rather than dominates most dishes. Here is the crucial detail most people miss. Turmeric must be combined with black pepper to be properly absorbed by the body. Did you get that? Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, which increases the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2,000%. That is not a just saying. Add a pinch of black pepper every time you use turmeric. Without it, you are absorbing only a fraction of its benefit. Warm turmeric milk, turmeric, black pepper, warm milk, a little honey, taken in the evening has been used in traditional medicine for centuries. Modern science now understands exactly why it works, and you should not take it for granted. Take proper advantages of it instead. Food number 3 on the list are berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, cherries. Berries are among the most antioxidant-rich foods available. And antioxidants matter deeply in the context of inflammation, because they neutralize free radicals, the unstable molecules that trigger and sustain inflammatory processes in the body. The specific compounds responsible, called anthocyanins, which give berries their deep red, blue, and purple colors, have been shown in research to reduce inflammatory markers in the blood, reduce muscle soreness and joint tenderness, and protect cartilage from the oxidative damage that accelerates arthritis progression. Cherries deserve a special mention here. Tart cherries specifically have a significant body of research supporting their role in reducing gout flares, a particularly painful form of inflammatory joint disease that disproportionately affects older adults. If gout is part of your experience, tart cherry juice consumed daily has meaningful evidence behind it. How much should one consume? A generous handful of mixed berries daily, fresh or frozen. Frozen berries retain their nutritional value completely and are significantly more affordable than fresh. Add them to porridge, yogurt, or simply eat them as a snack. The color is your guide. The deeper and richer the color, the higher the anthocyanin content. Food number 4 is leafy green vegetables. Spinach, kale, broccoli, cabbage, Swiss chard. Leafy greens are extraordinarily rich in vitamin K, a nutrient that plays a direct role in regulating inflammatory processes in the body and is critically important for bone health in older adults. Low vitamin K levels in the body are consistently associated with higher levels of inflammatory markers and accelerated cartilage loss in arthritic joints. They are also rich in vitamin C, essential for collagen synthesis, the protein that forms the structural foundation of your cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. As we age, collagen production naturally declines. Ensuring adequate vitamin C through leafy greens actively supports the body's ongoing collagen repair processes. And they are also rich in magnesium, a mineral that the majority of adults over 60 are deficient in, and which plays a significant role in muscle function, nerve function, and the regulation of inflammatory responses. How to include them? 1 to 2 generous portions of leafy greens daily, lightly steamed or sautéed rather than boiled. Boiling leaches the water-soluble vitamins into the cooking water. Spinach wilts down dramatically, so a large handful raw becomes a small portion cooked. Add to soups, stews, omelets, or eat as a simple side with olive oil and garlic. Food number 5, we have extra virgin olive oil. The Mediterranean diet, consistently ranked as the gold standard of anti-inflammatory eating, has extra virgin olive oil at its absolute center, and for good reason. Extra virgin olive oil contains a compound called oleocanthal, which researchers discovered has a remarkably similar mechanism of action to ibuprofen in the body. It inhibits the same inflammatory enzymes. In fact, the sensation of mild throat irritation you sometimes notice when swallowing good quality extra virgin olive oil is the oleocanthal at work. The same sensation caused by liquid ibuprofen. Regular consumption of extra virgin olive oil is associated in research with reduced inflammatory markers, reduced joint pain, reduced cardiovascular disease risk, and improved cognitive function. A remarkable range of benefits from a single food. The critical distinction: it must be extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed, unrefined. Regular olive oil or light olive oil has been processed in ways that significantly reduce its oleocanthal content. Look for dark glass bottles which protect the oil from light degradation, and use it within a few months of opening. How to use it? 2 to 3 tablespoons daily. Drizzle over salads, vegetables, and cooked dishes. Use it for low to medium heat cooking. Do not use it for high heat frying. High temperatures degrade its beneficial compounds. For food number 6, we have ginger. Ginger has been used in traditional medicine systems across Asia and Africa for thousands of years, specifically for its pain-relieving and anti-inflammatory properties. Modern science has now identified the mechanisms behind what traditional healers observed empirically across centuries. The active compounds in ginger, gingerols and shogols, inhibit inflammatory pathways in the body with particular effectiveness in joint tissue. Clinical studies have found that regular ginger consumption reduces pain and stiffness in osteoarthritis patients, particularly knee arthritis, with a meaningful effect that builds over several weeks of consistent use. Ginger also has a secondary benefit particularly relevant to seniors. It is one of the most effective natural remedies for nausea and digestive discomfort, which are common side effects of the pain medications many older adults take regularly. How to use it for better results. Fresh ginger grated into hot water with lemon and honey makes a warming anti-inflammatory tea that can be taken morning or evening. Grate fresh ginger into stir-fries, soups, and marinades. Ground ginger can be added to smoothies, porridge, and baked goods. Aim for 1 to 2 grams of fresh ginger daily, roughly a thumb-size piece. Consistency over weeks matters more than quantity on any single day. Food number 7, nuts and seeds, particularly walnuts, almonds, and flax seeds. Walnuts are perhaps the most nutritionally remarkable nut available. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and polyphenols that collectively produce a powerful anti-inflammatory effect. Of all the nuts, walnuts have the strongest research support specifically for reducing inflammatory markers in the blood. Almonds are extraordinarily rich in vitamin E, one of the most important antioxidant vitamins for joint health. Vitamin E directly protects joint tissue from oxidative damage and has been shown to reduce pain and improve mobility in arthritis patients. Flax seeds, ground rather than whole so the body can access their nutrition, are the richest plant source of omega-3 fatty acids available. 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed added to porridge, yogurt, or a smoothie daily provides a meaningful anti-inflammatory contribution. How much should we use? A small handful of mixed nuts daily, roughly 30 grams. This is a calorie-dense food, so portion awareness matters, but the nutritional benefit of that small daily handful is disproportionately large relative to its size. Try to avoid salted, roasted, or flavored nuts. The processing adds sodium and sometimes inflammatory vegetable oils that partially offset the benefit. Raw or plain roasted is best. Here is how simply these 7 foods fit into a single day. In the morning, porridge with a handful of mixed berries, a tablespoon of ground flaxseed, and a sprinkle of walnuts. A cup of ginger and lemon tea alongside. For midday, a generous salad with leafy greens, drizzled with extra virgin olive oil and a pinch of black pepper. Grilled salmon or sardines alongside if it is a fish day. In the evening, a warm soup or stew with turmeric and black pepper stirred through. A small handful of almonds as an evening snack. That is it. No complicated recipes, no expensive ingredients, no dramatic lifestyle overhaul. Just simple, powerful foods woven naturally into the eating you are already doing. Know that the results will not be immediate. Anti-inflammatory eating works cumulatively over weeks and months rather than overnight. But the seniors who commit to this consistently report something that goes beyond reduced pain. They report feeling more energetic, more mobile, more like themselves again. That is what food can do when you choose it intentionally. So let us recap your 7 anti-inflammatory foods. Fatty fish for omega-3s, turmeric with black pepper for curcumin, berries for anthocyanins, leafy greens for vitamins K, C, and magnesium, extra virgin olive oil for oleocanthal, ginger for gingerols, and nuts and seeds for vitamin E and plant-based omega-3s. 7 foods. 1 simple daily intention, which is a body that feels progressively better over time. You deserve to move through your days with less pain and more freedom. And the most powerful pharmacy available to you is, quite literally, your kitchen. If this video helped you today, please share it with someone who wakes up every morning dealing with joint pain and has been told there is nothing to do but accept it. There is always something to do. Which of these 7 foods are you already consciously eating, and which one surprises you most? Subscribe for more healthcare information and tips. Like, share, and leave us a comment below. We read every comment. Eat well, move gently, and live fully. Thanks for watching.